Go follow me over on Instagram for more content. I'm doing a giveaway at 3,000 followers. Thank you. Another day and another umpire just absolutely making everything about him. And for some reason, thinking fans go to games and pay for tickets and turn on the TV to watch them. Now, I get it, umpires are human beings. They can get short tempered just like anybody else. But when you start to affect games because of your ego and anger, and not just your ego and anger, but your incompetence, that's when people have issues. And that's what happened on Tuesday night in Houston. Jerry Lane was the umpire behind the plate for the Astros Twins game at Minute Maid Park, and for some backstory, Jerry Lane is a longtime Major League umpire. He's been around a while, one of those guys I guess no matter how bad he does, he won't get pushed out. The umpires also have their own union, so it's not like Major League Baseball really has a say in who gets fired or not. But anyway, Jerry Lane has been umpiring games since Michael Keaton was Batman back in 1989. Ironically, 34 years later, Keaton is back as Batman and Lane is still umpiring. Some things just never change. But before we get any further, if you're part of the 70% not subscribed watching this video, make sure to hit that button. Thank you. So like I said, the Astros are taking on the Twins, and some hot water started to brew between Lane and the Astros after this Jose Altuve strikeout on a pitch that was clearly inside. And Altuve's reaction was like, no way you just called that a strike to end my at-bat. And he of course has every right to argue that. It's just simply a terrible call by Jerry Lane. And with Altuve saying what he said and looking back at Lane when walking to the Astros dugout, Lane must have taken note of this and was ready the next time an Astro challenged him on a call. So the very next hitter up after Altuve, Jeremy Pena, would take ball one and then take another ball off the plate only for it to be called a strike. Pena immediately looked back and had some words for Lane. I don't know exactly what Pena said, but he didn't yell, he didn't go crazy or become hostile. He just let Lane know that the pitch he just called a strike was off the plate. Lane then decided to pull an Angel Hernandez and let his ego and temper get the best of him. Walking out of the box, umpire stand-in leaned into Pena's face and started to say some words of his own. What this seemed to be was Jerry Lane attempting to egg Pena on and stir the pot a little bit. Just very bullish behavior for someone who's supposed to be a crew chief and police the game. It's unprofessional. It's just wrong to get in a player's face like that without it being warranted, and that's when the Astros dugout lost their shit, with Astros hitting coach Alex Cintron getting ejected. I totally understand their anger here. Again, Pena did nothing to warrant Lane getting in his face like that. Absolutely nothing. He seemed to be egging him on to escalate things so he can eject Pena, so the Astros dugout had every right to be as heated as they were. Just absolutely ridiculous behavior by Jerry Lane, who, based off these actions, you would not think he's been umpiring for 34 years, yet here we are. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.